Hi, quick update on how Just Shop mode is coming along for Final Profit. You have a few options when you make the game, so you can choose your start here. You can start with some free customers and products, and spells known by default. Other options will have more or less of these. You can set how much you want your loan to be, including custom. We'll just go regular. You can say how many customer and equipment roles you can have. So you can have you can unlock everything. You can just unlock some, or you can just unlock really a couple. That's kind of for like a challenge mode. Let's get into it.
Business.
Okay, so you got your little control tutorial business. There's a bit of different tutorialization for this mode because you're getting thrown in the deep end, you have to learn everything pretty quickly. But you can skip a lot of it as well, so you don't have to listen to that tax intro. First thing you probably want to do is go to the bar, get your free customers and products. So you get these customer roles here. You can see what their class is, that affects what equipment works on them, and you can see the different dots which indicate what they will buy. We're going to start with Margathorn. Magnolia sounds good, but she's a little bit of an early game trap because she comes in really slow. Let's go the B. And you can see that customers will show up in the world once you've unlocked them as well. They'll have stuff to say, but I haven't really gone through and made that all super nice yet. You also get to start with a free accessory. And there's you kind of... So with the accessory and the customers at the start, that's kind of going to determine how you build for the run. So I got an animal and an old lady customer, but I didn't get either of those equipment here, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's just go with the beverage boon. That's not the best roll. And now to get more accessories, we need to get 50 tickets to trade here. There's a bunch of ways to do that. Now, our products, you can choose which order you unlock them, with some exceptions. The last two have other conditions. And this is affected by that fair start that we picked before. And you'll get a little description of how to actually get the product from Alora here. Then we head in through the product land. You have to get through these little checkpoints. So I've unlocked Vendrank, so I can clear that. You start with some free Vendrank. This is also determined by that start option we chose before. You don't get any free gold at the start, so I can't get any other products. You have to sell those Vendrank to begin. And there's these other locks blocking us from going the other directions, except for here, we can go up to T. But we don't have any money for tea, so, kind of pointless. Obviously we have to wash our hands, very important. What else is going on here? Okay, so if we want more customers, we have to save up some money. This is where we can buy our drinks and salt for mana and health. Tells you about the quick drink menu. Oh, you might have heard the new song there as well that was playing. Not this one, the one on the last screen. It's not quite finished, but it's pretty close. We saw Odina there when we walked in. I'll just walk out to take note of that. Odina will kind of direct us up here. We could follow her and get the automation pillar tutorial, which is pretty similar to the main game, but slightly cut down text. And you can skip it as well. And then this will kind of prompt us to talk to it, because learning about automation is really important. In the main game, that's you kind of locked off progressing at all until you do that. But here, it's a little bit more open. You don't have to start with it straight away. It's just pushing you there. And it shows you to place the product there as well. Obviously important. Oh, the music's cut out. Ooh, okay. Might be a bug. I'll note that down for after this. I'm sure they'll come back. Over here is the upgrade zone. It's slightly different looking than the main game. but it works largely the same, just with a bunch of different stuff. So we can get up here for our basic upgrades. First automation key. I might put a little text there, like I did with the product. I'll note that down as well. And you may have noticed that these shady characters are watching us on every screen. They are ever present in this game mode. Although this is separate to the main game, there's still some interesting story elements that you may enjoy. People interested in that. Now, when we head outside, this is very, very different. This is a whole new area. Quite a lot of the exploration elements of the game have been condensed into these couple of maps out here, because this is meant to be like a fairly quick experience. It's not as in-depth as the main game, but you can find some accessory tickets lying around here. Here's 10. Some of them will be locked behind stuff. Rabbit holes for later. If you know, you know. This chest here, once you have met the requirements, which is selling products, so I have to sell 50 products, then you get something called a personal roll, which includes stuff like stat increases. You can get apples through there, spells as well. So that's kind of like improving yourself. As buffs as well. You can unlock the buffs over on refrain here, but you have to unlock them on the personal roll first. So we currently don't have any. We don't have any apples yet either, so we can't open any of these. But when you do get an apple from the personal roll, they all appear in this chest, and you just pick them up there. They still have these interactable spell points in the world. A royal chest, which is different from the main game. Some places will require certain customers to get in, so you can't get into this cave until you've unlocked the Owl Lich. Can't get into the beehive without the bees, but we got the bees, so we can go in. And a lot of these will have a couple of bonuses, like there's an apple chest in here, some cards to pick up. Bees are important for the 8th product later in the game, for getting wax. So that's might have to make sure you can actually get in. You might be able to lock yourself out of that. I'll think about that as well. All still in development here, but working on it. The Spellbinder, which doesn't do much at the moment because I rebuilt how spellbinding works. Basically, you can just press A to spellbind anywhere, but the Spellbinder will kind of prompt you to know that you can do that. It used to be that if you wanted to change your hotkey for your quick spell, you had to go to one of these, but now you can do it anywhere. This requires the witch customer to come into this house. You need fruit to go down there. Dog will be important later. Spell points. Obviously you have to have a duck, very important. A little time pineapple hidden behind an apple of some variety. I wonder how you get in there. There's a few of these health mana absorbing plants. You can still get ruthlessness and generosity, though it doesn't really do much in this mode. I don't have any plans for that at the moment. It might change, but probably not, because it's a pretty strict timeline. But that's a nice way to get some bonus resources here. This area may be quite familiar. This is where you unlock the golden goal system, so you can still do that. But it's got a few differences, like this area wasn't here in the main game. I'll just quickly get this. You have lake jumping by default. The game doesn't tell you that you can do this, but I've built that previous area in a way that hopefully you'll figure it out. I'll go back there and show in a second. Oh, what's this? This is a little odd. Oh dear. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't go that way. I'm sure that's nothing. It's probably fine. Alright, so we meet Goalie, unlock the golden goal system, which is where you get little mini quests to sell products in the store. There's this jumping thing. So these statues kind of mark where you can get across. They do prompt to say that Faye can do that. And it's also straight down to the store. So if you go like here, follow the path, it's pretty easy to like run into that. And you can see that there's something on the little island and you might want to find a way across. So I think players will figure that out. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely, I think. I'll just go this way again really quickly. You can get cosmetics here by when you spend money. If you spend enough, you'll get a little prompt to like do a cosmetic roll when you go back into the shop. That's not finished yet though, so I won't show it. But that's how you unlock the shop cosmetics and also the music tracks. I'm just cheating my way over here at the moment. So there's a lot of new customers in this mode, and there's 3 tiers of them. So these are the basic tier. A couple of familiar faces, but mostly they're new. And then this is the tier 2 customers. Again, you might recognize this one, or is that all? Yeah, I think that's the only old customer in tier 2, but the others are new. And then tier 3 customers. There are more available than there are in the base game, and they have fairly different mechanics as well. They've all got new upgrades. I mean, that's, whatever. We know that one. I don't have any interesting ones to show you here. I'll describe one. So when you unlock Odina, one of her upgrades unlocks a mana gem in the store. This little purple thing here. You can start filling that up with mana, and then when she leaves, if there's mana in there, she'll stand here, do a little ooh, 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 and she'll suck up the mana and give you money for it. Which is another way to make that resource valuable in the early game, because otherwise you're not really spending it until fruit for product generation, and that's a bit different to the main game where you do floral hat stuff. So I wanted to make an early game way to make mana useful. There's other ways to do stuff with mana as well, but that's just one of them. You saw the golden gold there. In any case, that's how it's coming along. Still a fair bit to do, but I'm hoping to get it out and ready for you very soon. Look forward to it.